Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Javier and today I'm going to be speaking about a question that I get a lot and I read all over the internet, especially among people who are starting into Android development, and is should I start with Kotlin or Java? To be able to answer this question, let's go through different points and let's get into it. Kotlin is a language developed by JetBrains and was launched in 2011, but it was not until May 2017 that Google made it first-class language for Android development. Of course, you could use it experimental or something before that. I actually started like a year before, like in the summer of 16, sorry. And well, it has been a bliss. So let's see, why is it so good over Java? And the first thing I can mention is that is very concise. I mean, something that will take you like 20 lines of code in Java, in Kotlin you can probably make it with 1-2 lines. And it's not because it has a lot of magical shortcuts, which it also has, but it's because it stripes away all boilerplate that Java usually has. So it's when Java is extremely verbose, Kotlin is not, which is something good, because many times you just want to get to the point. But at the same time, if you're new into programming, there might be things that are happening under the hood that you maybe not necessarily understand, and in that case Java would be a bit better because it's like more explicit. But something else that Kotlin is extremely good at is the null safety thingy. That in Java, there is this very common like the million dollar mistake, or billion with a B probably. In Kotlin you cannot make such mistakes, because if you have you have nullable types, and if you commit the mistake or just forget to check for a variable if it's null or not, the program will simply not compile, and you will get a compile time error, something that will just go under the hood in Java, and then it will explode in your face in production, for instance. Kotlin is definitely much safer. Another thing to pay attention is that if you look at the recent years, like around 2016 or 17, Google was providing their Android examples both in Kotlin and Java, and most of the Google I/O presentations were still in Java, while few of them were maybe introducing Kotlin. But if you look at the one last year, for instance, in 2018, it was basically all of them in Kotlin. It was like no Java whatsoever. And if you look at the website, like the Android developer website, so you still find Kotlin and Java examples, but is Kotlin the one that they push first? So it really seems like this is the direction the Android development is going to. At the same time, you should not forget about Java, because even though Kotlin is a first-class language for Android development, there are still many apps that have Java on it. So if you get a position as an Android developer nowadays, any existing app which will have definitely some Java code on it. I mean, in the best case scenario, you would get a mixture between Java and Kotlin, which is very possible. I mean, Kotlin is interoperable with the Java virtual machine, so no problem to have both languages mixed in the same project. But to encounter an app which is all written in Kotlin, I really doubt it. I mean, at this point of time, maybe if the app is new, like it's a startup or something and it just got started, probably it's all written in Kotlin. But it's very difficult to, let's say, if you had an existing app, especially if it was a big app, to migrate it all to Kotlin is not something you do overnight. Even though Kotlin is the thing that is being used nowadays for Android development, you need to be at least familiar with the basics of Java, so you can deal with legacy code. The good thing, speaking about interoperability, is that you can very much use third-party libraries that are written in Java in your Kotlin code, and it will work without problem. So that's a very good thing. I mean, you get the benefit of reusing the existing libraries such as Irex Java, or I don't know, Glide or Retrofit and so on. Even though most of the libraries, I mean, especially the bigger ones and the ones that are like very popular, are migrating to Kotlin. I mean, they give you the Kotlin flavor. So if there is a Kotlin version for the library, of course, use that one if your project is in Kotlin. Otherwise, well, it's no problem to use the Java version. So Kotlin versus Java. I would definitely go for Kotlin directly. I mean, Kotlin is very concise. You need to remember that as a software developer, you are reading code 80% of the time, and the other 20% you're maybe writing new code or maybe fixing bugs, but most of the time you're reading and like debugging things. So when it comes to reading and readability, Kotlin is is just way much better than Java. Then it's also much safer to program, and it has a bunch of features that I will cover in another video that are not existing in Java. The thing is, once you start programming in Kotlin, it's like impossible to go back to Java, because you get so much that you will not want to go back to it. As I said, even though I would jump into Kotlin directly for Android development in 2019, I would definitely get at least the basic notions of Java, because you will be dealing with the legacy code, for instance, and this is something you should be familiar with. Well, that's it for today. If you like this episode, smash the like button. If there is some doubt or some idea that you want me to elaborate, just leave a message in the comment box below. And if you are into Android development or software engineering, so subscribe to my channel, because this is the topics I will be covering here. So bye bye, thank you.